What is going on, guys? Today we are doing something a little bit different. So if you obviously have seen the title, Team of the Year have been confirmed. So if you don't want any confirmed players, you don't want to see anything, obviously I don't have the stats or anything like that. I just wanted to discuss the players in it and obviously what you think and get your opinions on the Team of the Year, plus a little bit of strategy with obviously what's going to be next, because now we have to plan for upgrades, we see what leagues everybody's in, and we can kind of take a step forward to see who do we want, who kind of looks like he's going to be the best upgrade out of anybody. So again, if you don't want to know any leaks or anybody that's actually in the team, then do click off the video now. Obviously this is just purely for the fact that I'm interested to know what you think. Did you think somebody else was kind of robbed from it? Obviously a lot of people saying Salah was a big one. Again, opinions are opinions. If you think he's going to be in there, then by all means, that is your opinion on everything. So we're going to discuss everybody and kind of go through it. So obviously the first person, there was two names. Obviously the two names were Donnarumma and Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper. And I think both of them had a stand-up argument. Mendy had a cracking season for Chelsea, coming in on the Prem and almost dominating from the get-go. That is very, very hard to do. That being said, you've got the Champions League for him as well. Donnarumma, I don't know roughly what he did for AC Milan, because obviously moving over to PSG, but in the Euros he was phenomenal. 2 penalty shootout saves and winning the Euros on a penalty shootout. You can't really get much bigger than that, and it is Donnarumma that is going to make Team of the Year this year, and I cannot wait, because this card looks like it's going to be like a 95, 96 at the minimum, so that would be absolutely incredible. If then we go to two of his teammates, which I think is no shock by anybody in terms of the centre-back, whether I thought Hakimi was going to get in was a debate. I don't personally know, again, his attributes towards Team of the Season level, Team of the Year level, but has Varane's face changed again? His face looks like it's changed again. But in terms of Marquinhos, he is going to be godly, like genuinely godly. We've already got what, a 90 version of him from his road to the knockout or team of the group stage, whichever one it is. So again, we're going to be looking at like a 96 Marquinhos, maybe even 97, depending on how generous they're feeling. Hakimi is going to be absolutely unreal as well. So them already is going to be absolutely filth. And we know normally goalkeeper, left back, right back are normally the easier ones to pack. That being said, they are still very difficult. So when I say easier, I mean rather than your Mbappe's, your Messi's, your Ronaldo's, these are going to be the easiest out of everybody and still solid to pack. The other side is going to be an interesting one, and I'm very interested to see if he gets a right back Team of the Year, or does he get a left back, actually left back card. It is going to be Cancelo, and again a teammate of him, which is going to be none other than Ruben Diaz. I think that one was kind of a total giveaway one. So the back line is looking very nice. If we can get a left back Team of the Year Cancelo, that back line is almost perfect. You'd have what, say 96 Donnarumma, 93, 94 Hakimi, 95, 96 Marquinhos, 95, 96 Ruben Diaz, and a 93, 94 Cancelo. That would be absolutely phenomenal. If you could get any of them defenders, I'd be very, very happy with that. And it'd fit my team absolutely perfectly, so I cannot complain one bit. If we do stick this into a 4-3-3, as obviously we do know EA do like to do that, the free midfielders, again, are going to be all Premier League players, so get yourselves ready for these Premier Leagues, because it is going to go absolutely crazy. It is going to be Conte. It is going to be De Bruyne. And it is going to be Jorginho. Obviously, Jorginho was, I believe, 3rd in the rankings in Ballon d'Or, so there was always rumours of him. I feel like Bruno was one of them, but I think the end of his season to what the season he started is too poor how he started this season to give him that kind of chance, probably over KDB. So I can kind of see that one. Was always hoping for a Bruno, obviously, but KDB will definitely do as well. Conte is just Conte. I absolutely love this man as Team of the Year. Every year he is absolutely sensational there. Jorginho is going to be the interesting one for me, because if they don't upgrade that 3-star, I think he could probably be the worst player on Team of the Year. it's an argument to have. But I think obviously the all of the stats are going to be juiced up to crazy. I really hope they give him a 4-4, because if he stays the same skill and weak foot, unfortunately he will naturally be the worst team of the year player that you can get. It's just fact. Donnarumma's obviously a keeper, so in terms of outfield play, I really like Donnarumma anyway. Hakimi's meta, Marquinhos is up there. Ruben Diaz could be the argument, but I feel like defenders are very easy to make look good. Cancelo will be sick. Obviously KDB and Kante, we've seen every year at the moment how good they are as team of the year. And then we have the front three. So it has been confirmed again that a Bundesliga player has got it. And for another year in a row, we don't have a left wing in Team of the Year. So we have Lewandowski. We then also have a big boy Mbappe. So again, I cannot wait. And then obviously the Ballon d'Or winner. It has to be Messi. There is no other. If you get Ballon d'Or, I think it's almost guaranteed that you get into Team of the Year. I don't think we've seen a Team of the Year without the Ballon d'Or winner. Let me know if you've actually seen that before, or that there is somebody that I forgot, but it's a guaranteed anyway. So that is the team that we've got. Obviously the argument of 12th man is still there if they do decide to do that, because that is a EA thing. I don't think it necessarily has to be anybody. It is just a fan vote. It is an EA vote. They can put whoever they want. So it is pretty much going to be either Ronaldo or Salah. If it was me, I'm kind of thinking they're going to edge towards Ronaldo. They did it in FIFA 19 or FIFA 20 when he didn't get in, and he was a 12th man. Again this year, I can imagine he will be, purely for the fact Ronaldo is the name. Salah again would be incredible regardless. Obviously I'm rooting for my Man U player, the only one in there again, which unfortunately will be the probably one of the hardest packs. But I'm very happy with this team of the year. I think if I could look at potentially, well, anybody, to be honest, I would happily take anybody. My aim is to get 3 of them. That is the aim. We got 1 the first year coming back to FIFA properly. We got 2 last year, and I want 3 this year. So we're constantly going up. It's going to be very difficult. I do know that, and it's going to take a hell of a lot of grinding to get there. But we are fully focused to get this done. So if you are already calculating, what upgrades do you do? What is the next steps of everything? You want to be either A, saving your packs, or my preferred method is just stocking your club up. I don't mind saving packs, but I find my temptation of opening them too much. So what I normally do is before Team of the Year, I will stock my club up to the absolute max. Every single bronze player to do into silver upgrades, so I can then re-rinse into League SBCs, keeping all my gold players, keeping all of my silver players, and possibly even finishing all of the leagues bar from 1, and then obviously finishing that off on day 1, and then the cycle continues. So that is something that you can definitely do going forward if you want to look at starting it that way. But what upgrade packs we're looking like, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Premier League players. We then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ligue 1 players and 1 Bundesliga. I feel like a lot of people will be quite happy to just kind of miss out on the Lewandowski if there is league specifics, and literally just go in half and half with with Ligue 1. I think Ligue 1 is going to be the most expensive, purely for the fact that you have got a Messi and Mbappe sitting there. Even though KDB is going to be high rated and so is Kante, I feel like having just not necessarily an Mbappe or Messi is going to limit them to a little bit less. So Ligue 1 is going to be absolutely flying. The big question is, will it require 11 rares or 11 Ligue 1 rares? Obviously with Ligue 1, we know that there isn't that many Ligue 1 rare players there isn't many 82 plus, I think it was, which is what the guaranteed rating will be. So definitely have a look at either stocking your club up with the rares, making sure you can get going with the kind of the upgrades. I can imagine they'll probably bring them out quite early so that you are already spending all of your players into them. So then when it comes to the full team, you're either having to spend points or just not do as many as you thought you could, or spending your coins, for instance. So it's going to be an interesting one. I feel like the team is solid. Cannot wait for Friday for the attackers. Let me know down below how your prep is going, and if you agree with all of this team, or is there somebody else that you thought should have been in their place. Let me know down below. Like and subscribe. Peace.